Today we're going to look at measures of centre. There are three ways to find the most representative value in some data. And they're the mean, median and mode. The mean, we can find that by adding all the values together and dividing by how many values there are. You might know the mean as the average, but in fact each of these is a different kind of average in its own way, and they're useful in their own way. So mean is probably what you understand as being the average. You add up all the numbers and then divide by how many there are. So for an example here, if we've got 6 values, okay, maybe we're looking at the number of good eggs in a carton of eggs. So we're looking at, this one's got 7, that obviously had some real trouble. 7 good eggs, 9 good eggs, 1 good egg. That one's a pretty dodgy one. 10 good eggs, it's the best one of the bunch. 2 good eggs and 1 good egg. Let's have a look at what the average, the mean, so the mean number of good eggs is in a carton. We add them all up together and we get 30 for the total. And there are 6 different cartons that we looked at. So we take that total, divide it by 6, and we get that the mean is 5. 5 good eggs for a carton, probably not great. Need to look at their transportation methods perhaps. Looking at a median, the median is found, and median, you might know the median strip, it's like the middle, it's the middle part, and median is the middle number. So all we need to do is place all of the values in order, and the median is the middle value. If there are 2 values in the middle, then we just find the mean of those, so we find what's exactly in between those 2. So if we line all our numbers up in order, so 1, 1, 2, 7, 9, 10, for our egg cartons, we line all our numbers up, the mean is going to be the middle number, and we've got 2 middle numbers here, so we need to find what's halfway in between them. And we just do that by adding them up. So 2 plus 7, 9. 9 divided by 2 is 4.5. So 4.5 is directly in between 2 and 7. So the median for these sets of numbers is 4.5. Now if we remove one number, say we're discounting one of the cartons, or we didn't count it to begin with, and now we've got 5 different numbers, then the median is just going to the middle value. And because we've got 5 numbers, the middle value is just 7. So the median would be 7. Median would be 7 with 5 numbers. With 6 numbers, we need to find what's in between the 2 middle values, the number that's in between them. And we do that by finding the average of those 2 values, of 2 and 7, which are the 2 middle values there. So the mode is the most common value. It's the highest frequency, it's got the highest frequency. If we look at our data here, again, the most common frequency is 1. 1 comes up the most, it comes up twice. 2 only comes up once, 7 only comes up once, 9 and 10 only come up once. So 1 is the mode for our set of data here. Mode is actually French, and you might be able to, or you might order something in a cafe, a la mode. A la mode means in the style of the day, in the common style. So that's mode means common. Okay, it means it's the most common value, the commonly occurring one. Okay, so there are 3 different measures of centre. The reason that these are useful is that it kind of gives us an idea about, if we've got a whole bunch of data, what's the most representative number of the whole lot, the whole data. We're surveying 100 different people, but what do most people say? Okay, well, what's the average response? Okay, and we can find different types of averages, different kinds of averages, using mean, median or mode. So let's have a practice of that now. Looking at the first example, let's just look at the mean and mode of this set of numbers. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 numbers, so 10 numbers here. If we add them all up, add them all together, we get 90. So to find the mean, we add them all up and divide by how many there are, 10 numbers. So 90 divided by 10 is 9. So the mean for this set of data is 9. The mode is the most commonly occurring one. There is only one number in this set that turns up more than once. So 8's only there once, 4's there only once, 19's only there once. They're all only there once except for 15. 15 comes up twice, so 15 must be the mode. If there were another number, so say we add another number in, and another number 8, okay, now here we've got 8 turns up twice and so does 15. So if we added that extra number in, there would be 2 modes. There would be 2 modes, 15 and 8. They're both the mode. because they're both the most commonly occurring. And this is called bimodal. Bimodal. And that means two modes. Bi means two. So two, just like a bicycle. Two wheels, bimodal, two modes. Here we've got an example, second example, and we're going to find the median. So we've got two sets of data here. We've got one set A here and set B here. Set A has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 values, and set B has 10 values. So what we need to do to find the median first set is put them in order. So I've put them in order from smallest to largest here, and we need to just find the middle value. So the middle value is this one here, because we can count them from the sides, or we can add them all up, divide by 2, add 1 and divide by 2, and that'll be the fourth number. So the fourth number here is 13, and that's the middle value, that's the median. So the median is 13 there. For B, because we've got an even number of numbers, we're going to have two values in the middle. I know, what do? Well, we look and see what those two values are right in the middle, and they're 9 and 10. So the value, the median, is going to be directly in between those two there, in between 9 and 10. So because the middle value is in between, halfway in between 9 and 10, we add them up. You might think, oh, halfway in between 9 and 10, well, that's 9.5, and you'd be right, it's 9.5, but we can use the mean to calculate that. 9 plus 10 is 19, 19 divided by 2 is 9.5.